Since the dawn of life, humans have always been different, testing their boundaries and exploring new areas to innovate and create. One of humanity's greatest tools for innovation has been maths, and it has been used for more than 50,000 years. It's helped us build our civilizations and has achieved things that were once thought impossible, driving the human race into an era of technological advancements far beyond imagination. During the prehistoric period, primitive humans were still complex and sophisticated, but they lacked the ability to count. They began to develop this ability using body parts, such as fingers, hands, and feet. Being able to quantitate now meant that humans could improve and advance their society. They could enhance their agriculture by organising their crops and monitoring their water supply. They could start trading with goods for a fair exchange, as well as organise their time. Developing the ability themselves into an organised society with flourishing crops, fair trade, and effective time management. Maths helped primitive humans to advance into a more complex community and made the first step to a modern society possible. As humans advanced into the ancient era, maths became more and more important. Geometry became a practical necessity, which ancient humans would use to measure land, construct buildings, and create tools. One such civilization which did this was ancient Egypt. Ancient Egyptians developed complex administrations, which monitored tax and regulated bartered goods. They recorded transactions and did remarkable feats of engineering, all of which required maths. They also used geometry to construct the pyramids, one of the heights of maths and engineering at that time. Maths allowed Egyptians to regulate their society and achieve remarkable things, some which most people probably would have thought impossible. 2,000 years later, maths was explored further by ancient Greeks. Many mathematicians did groundbreaking work in this era, one of the most notable being the discovery of the relationship between the sides of a right-angled triangle, also known as Pythagoras' theorem. Other mathematicians also found the formulas to find the area and volume of different shapes, like the area of a circle and the volume of a sphere. Ancient Greeks explored the field of maths as their curiosity led them to find remarkable discoveries, especially in the areas of geometry. Some, which have been applicable to this day, and have made many modern inventions possible. During the 6th and 7th century, Hindu Arabic numerals were invented. They are the numbers 0 through to 9 that we use today, which almost every aspect of maths depends on now. Before then, everyone used Roman numerals, and they had serious limitations. These numerals were a major improvement from Roman numerals, as larger numbers became easier to work and write with. They also made calculations easier, and paved the way for the development of algebra and many other mathematical concepts. These new numerals made many mathematical processes possible. From the 15th century through to the 17th century, many more mathematical discoveries were made, including the creation of a plus, minus, and equals signs, the symbols for multiplication and division, the invention of the Cartesian plane, logarithms, and calculus. These mathematical discoveries are the key to almost everything in our complex society: infrastructure, science, economics, analysis, medicine, you name it, all made possible through maths. All these discoveries are the foundation of the math that we have today, and have made the complex society we have now possible. If we were to tell prehistoric humans that these things would exist in the future, they would not believe it. Many people deem what is and isn't impossible, but maths has always proven otherwise. And as we head into the future, maths will be the key to our success. It will formulate solutions to design bigger buildings, faster cars, and smarter technology. It will calculate and model quantum physics so we can build quantum computers that can calculate millions of equations simultaneously. Maths will help generate algorithms to program artificial intelligences and even make human space travel to other planets possible. Everything we deem impossible today will be made possible in the future through maths. As we can see, from the dawn of humanity until now, maths has been the key to making our wildest dreams possible. We can deem what is and isn't impossible, but maths makes everything possible.